Okay. What the hell am I doing? Oh, good. Okay, let me see. I'm wondering if I'll be able to find this later. Yeah, so this is the platter. This is the evil and mean things I've been doing to my heyday. Perfectly nice turntable. Sounds great. But so the motor was attached here, and that's the motor. And then but it was vibrating. I put my fingers here. You could feel that vibration like crazy, but it didn't sound that bad. Look, pretty cool looking spindle. Spins okay. This is the actual. Oops. Let me see, is that damn thing still recording? Yeah. Okay, this is the platter for it. It's metal. It's got these little sensor things there, which I don't like. I think it's the pickup to tell it. I don't know what the hell it's. Maybe it's the speed sensor. Oh yeah, and yeah, and it's so I took it apart because I couldn't stand to just leave it. So I did. So I wanted to make it like so. See that part? And then because I want the platter to spin and look cool, so I want it to like hang off. And so this is the bottom of this is what the innards look like. And I had to put that plastic over the electronics. So when I'm cutting this thing, so I drilled it and then I tried to cut it. And then, so that's the line there that I'm going to cut this part out. So yeah, so I found that these, I think they're almost 3-inch wood screws, or some kind of screws. They they help to dampen vibration, and yeah. So I mounted this, trying to get all this crap out. This is basically another one of these. This is that Dayton Audio DTA1 15 watt per channel amplifier. I'm sure it's 15 or 20. I think it's 15 though. And yeah, so I mounted it on this, and I think it sounds smoother. I swear to God, because there's no vibration, coming through. But I was thinking, see it? You hear that? It rings like crazy, and which can't be good. So I gotta do. I was thinking about like using some kind of undercoating and maybe spraying the bottom of this thing so it won't ring. It's like because that's what the big boys do. They make sure that crap. It's a pretty good weight though. I mean, it's not heavy, but yeah. So and then I made this plug so I can unplug it in case I want to move it. But yeah, so it's basically just mounted on this brick. Very rude, very rudimentary and crude. I was trying to say rude and crude at the same time. But this is the innards of this. But this thing sounds kick-ass though. I swear to God. But I like it's supposed to have the back there, the inputs. But it's one. It's okay, but I don't know why the hell that one broke off. This is actually the volume switch. I think it was like $25, but it went up to 29, I think. And this is like a bunch of other crap. This is my tube there, but this is my speaker setup. And yeah, so that's a 15-inch woofer that I think I bought this in not 19, 2005. It's like part of one of those huge boxes, and it came with this horn compression driver. I don't know where the actual tweeter is. I've been trying it though with different, like this part, this thing screws off, and and yeah, and then I mount that too. I've been mounting it too. Where's that other tweeter? But I'll get to that in a minute. But this is like from the NHT speaker that I had. I think I bought this back, I don't know, 2005 or 2008. This is from that crossover. I'm just using the high frequencies. So that one's running this tweeter from a soft dome tweeter, paper cone tweeter. This is the AT. What is that? The air motion technology from Dayton Audio, and this is from that NHT. So this is soft dome. This is from the B&W. Uh, that's a metal dome. So all together though, but I'm not running the the um the crossover. I'm not running a crossover because I want more mid-range. But I found that like what the hell is that damn thing? This is the actual. This thing doesn't put out. I mean, it does put out pretty good damn bass, but it's a little boomy. It's like it'll sit there in the center. But this one with no box, I love it. I don't know. I hate boxes for some reason. I've been doing this forever, and this is a Target stand that I got, I think, back in 2003 for the B&W speaker that I had. I thought it was terrible. And yeah, but this is the I'm gonna use the high frequency. I think I'm gonna add this. This is my Fosgate. It's a coax. It has the little tweeter in the middle there, and then the woofer mid range. But I think it's set up with no crossover. I have the crossovers. It's just a little capacitor, and I have them. I think this is like what 45 watts. Yeah, I got two of those. They suck though, unless I put them in the box that this came in. This is a 15-inch woofer. I don't know. These were going bad though, because I have like this one and this one. They were going bad for a while there, but it just stopped. And but they put out like a different kind of deeper bass, than the little ones. But those little ones, you have to turn these up a lot louder. These are only 45 bucks. I think I did a video about the Dayton Audios, and but yeah, I just love this open baffle crap. But I wanted to add because I got. Let me see this tweeter that came in. I think this is the tweeter that came in this box. That came in with the box. It's a huge disco speaker with like this one horn. And I was trying to see if I could separate the horn. So I tore up that other tweeter. I'm not sure where the hell. I don't remember where I got these other tweeters. Yeah, I was thinking about this. It looks kind of like a what the hell is that name of that thing? A JBL speaker, with the tweeter that doesn't really belong there. The soft dome tweeter that I showed earlier actually belongs there. And but I think I'm not sure if it was this one or this one that came with the box with this 15-inch woofer though. And I bought this off Amazon. These are like, I'm not sure if, yeah, I think these are $5 each. They don't sell them anymore, but they're really soft and sweet sounding. It's the thing I like about them. But yeah, because like in the other room, this place is a mess, and yeah, so this is like, the wall. But with these woofers, I get like a broader range of bass, like an upper, mid, and lower bass than I did with the little speaker in a box, and it sounds sweet. I swear to God. Um, but um, but I noticed the bass doesn't leave the room, but with the one in the box, the bass leaves the room, and it's just, but there's more mid-range also. As I tried to run this with no crossover, on that B&W crossover, and I found that it sounded better. But I don't know. So I tried it. Said, you know what? Let me try it because I'm constantly trying different things. And so I got. Let me see. One, two, three, four. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, I can't count. But I find the more tweeters I put on, I think I was up to like 6 or 7 tweeters at some point because I was using that mid tweeter. But I wired them where like so see how that black and white wire, it goes to the tweeter and it comes off that tap, and so I'm running actually this mid woofer and the tweeter, off the same thing. So I'm seeing just to see how it sounds, you know but yeah. But I think because I put this, because I love looking at that woofer, it reminds me of that guy. I think he's in downtown Brooklyn in Dumbo, Owens Mills or something. I think he has those open baffle woofers. I'm not sure if they're 15s or 18s or 12s or what, but he has them different configurations, and I thought they were really cool. But yeah. So this I found this thing. It's like $2 on Parts Express. Yeah, that's where I got the like this tweeter, that AMT. So alone, this thing costs $25. So that's like $50. So, but if you buy them in the damn box, oh yeah, this is the crossover for that one. It's like some kind of little resistor and capacitor or something. It sounds really great. I was actually trying to run all the tweeters off of just that one, but I said, you know what, let me separate them because I think it sounded better. And because when this one came, the Dayton Audio, this is it's about the same size as the NHT, but this NHT, no bass. I can't get any bass out of that damn thing. And the only amplifier receiver, I think it's like that. I think it was $85 for that. What the hell was that one? RS-232 Yamaha. That was the only one that this damn thing would make bass with. No other amplifier, unless I put it in the garage on the ground floor, then I can get bass. And it actually didn't sound that bad because I teamed it up with this one, but I just mounted it on the outside. And then I mounted this speaker. This was from like one of those, it was Altec Lansing, one of those all-in-ones where you mount the iPod, and it didn't sound that bad actually, but it didn't sound that good. So, but I tore that up trying to improve it. But I think I have the amplifier around somewhere. But yeah, but so back to this, not running any crossover to it. I wanted to get more mid-range, and upper bass, along with regular bass. And this is the first time, because I've been trying it for years. This is the first time it actually sounds good. I think it's because this is the first time. Usually I'd have the tweeters behind it, or I'd mount the tweeter on it. So this is why, this is like this bar. This is from a piano. This is a wood bar. It's viciously heavy. So I try to separate them so that like the crossovers, I try and keep it away from vibration so it isn't in the box, and then I'm separating the tweeters from the woofer, but even though it's close, but I'm thinking that there's definitely going to be a little vibration there, but I don't know, maybe I'm going to try and move that woofer in front. I just love looking at that woofer though. And that open, just an open woofer, not even open baffle. There's no baffle at all. It's just this open woofer. And I just love looking at these things. I've been looking at boxes my whole life and I hate them, you know. And but yeah, so yeah, that's the setup. Okay, I think I wanted to say something else about it, but it sounds better. It sounds blended because, oh, that was the other thing, because I tried to put the woofer on the floor and have the tweeter up top. Sounds terrible because all the sound isn't arriving at the same time. And I remember like hearing about that, people talking about that, but they don't know what they're talking about. But I've always wanted to try this because this reminds me of that PS Audio, that Paul McGowan. He's got that IRS one. I think Arnie Nudell. Yeah, I think he's a part of the engineer. I think he said he was a nuclear physicist or something. Then he got into audio. I think he retired, something like that. And he got into audio and he made that 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 with that Infinity IRS 5 with I think it's got like 5 or 6 woofers. They got it in the back, from in the room that they have, and then they have like a panel with, I think it's 12 or 24 tweeters, and like another 6 or 12 tweeters in the back, and then a row of mid ranges. I think another 12 or something like that, or 15 mid ranges, and he says it blows them away. And I was always thinking, though, that I never thought about the aspect that he described of why you want to use that, because they're all the same. They're all the exact same tweeters and all the exact same mid ranges. What I was thinking, though, was using different tweeters, of different configurations and different materials to cover a broader perspective of frequencies. And but the other advantage that Paul McGowan was talking about is that each tweeter does less work. Because I was always thinking that it's crazy. You got this big ass woofer against the tiny tweeter. So in order for that tweeter to make the same sound pressure, it's got to scream. So you're going to get distortion. So, but if each tweeter, you're making that same pressure, but each tweeter is doing less work, then it's going to sound sweeter. So yeah. Okay. Bye.